And let us now look at how the Python program actually gets compiled and gets executed. Prior to that, you can see if any other programming language, if it is C language, you can see that the program is C language program. So when you write a program in high-level programming language, you are expected to convert this high-level language program into low-level or binary-level language program so that the machine can understand. So that is the what is happening actually when you write a program. But this happens, it has sequence of steps to be performed to get this state of binary form, sequence of steps to be performed to get the state of binary form. So you can see that if it is C program, you write the source code using any editor, then preprocessor, which is a software which is part of the compiler, which preprocess your source code before it passes to the compiler. You can see that. Then the preprocessor will supply the code to the compiler. Compiler will convert into assembly code. Then assembler will convert into object code. So sometimes the assembler and compiler, preprocessor, editor all are integrated. We call them as IDEs. Then the linker, which is part of the compiler, which will be included in the libraries. Like if you write a statement called printf, the function definition of the printf must be included into your source code. So the linker will be including the source code of the libraries, along with if there are multiple objects. For example, after compiling your program, the memory will be allocated for each module. See, object one is a module one, and object two is a module two. So then the module one and two will be combined together and will be converted into a single module by the linker. Okay, that way the program, the linker will be generating the executable code. Then after that, the loader of which belongs to operating system comes into the picture, that loads the exe file into the memory, and then operating system will be initiating the program execution by the CPU. That is the way how the other language programs gets compiled and executed. But let us look at how Python program gets executed. So you can write a Python program using any editor. Say it could be normal Notepad, or it could be Notepad, or IDE, or any IDE. It could be an online platform also. So once if you write the program, what happens? You will be see, I have written a program, say add.py. Then you have to convert this add.py into mission language code. So we will be submitting this add.py as an input to the interpreter. So the Python interpreter is a combination of, in fact, there is a built-in compiler and plus interpreter. So the advantage of this compiler is it will be compiling and generating a code called as add.pyc. It will be generating a byte code, which is an intermediary code, which can be understood by only a Python virtual vision. You can see that. So no operating system will understand this intermediate code or byte code. Only Python virtual vision could able to understand this byte code. So the Python virtual vision, what it will be doing, it will be reading this byte code line by line, and that will be getting executed. The virtual machine will be able to understand the byte code generated by the compiler, and within that virtual machine there is a module called as OS module. So that could able to interact with the operating system. So each line of the code, each line of the byte code, each line will be getting executed one after another. So the line will be taken, and that will be taking the help of the operating system. The operating system will invoke the CPU to execute each line. So the point is that here, in case of C language, we could able to see that the standalone .exe file is created. In C++, you can find there is a .exe file. If you write a program after compilation, you will find after execution, you will find a .exe standalone executable file. But this executable file in other programming languages are OS dependent. Okay, if you write this program on Windows and if you want to execute the same exe file on Linux, you cannot execute this program. So whereas in Python, there is no standalone, you will not find a standalone exe file. So you will not find the standalone exe file in Python. Okay. So what you can do is the Python interpreter or PVM, Python virtual vision, will be taking each line of the byte code one after another, and straight away it will be executing the code. So that is the reason why there you will not find standalone exe file in when you compile and execute the Python program. So in the virtual machine, you can see that it will be there is a linker part of this, so which will be able to link up all the predefined libraries. For example, you probably using print statement and input statement in your Python code. Okay, so at least these two statements you will be using as input output functions in the Python. Their code has to be linked with the with the bytecode, so that only the program becomes very complete to get it executed on PVM. So the job of the virtual machine is able to execute the bytecode one line at a time. At the same time, it will be linking or combining the different objective modules which are part and parcel of the program, and also linking the libraries that are used in the Python program, and all together it will combine and make it as a single module. From the single module, it goes on executing line by line. It will not generate the exe file. So this is the way how the Python program gets executed. I hope you enjoyed the session. So I will catch you in the next class. Thank you.